So the Steelers got until 4 p.m. today to make something happen, and if they don't, with the wide receiver position and Roman Wilson being on injured reserve, and I don't think he's really going to make an impact this year from what I'm hearing, the Steelers got an option moving forward that they need to go back to. Now, some of y'all already may know what it is, but they need to get another absolute crash out of a wide receiver. I'm talking about Kyren Lacy, like just absolutely out of pocket celebration type of wide receiver, because it's been working. It's been working for the Steelers. Say what you want about the end not being so good with certain guys, but the Steelers need another crash out. I'ma just say it. I mean, Roman Wilson, all right, I think he can be really good in the future, but you can't be going into next year saying, yeah, well, we're fine. We got Roman Wilson. Because, yeah, that's just not going to fly. He hasn't done anything this year and probably won't even play the rest this year. Again, that's just based on some things I've heard. But even if he does, are we sure he's going to get the biggest role? Probably not. And then you got Calvin Austin, who really good guy, right? But his first couple years didn't really do anything. Now he's starting to find his groove, which I'm super excited for. But the menace to societies usually just come onto the scene year one and do their thing. So I say Kyren Lacy. If not Kyren Lacy, get a guy like Isaiah Bond or the dude from Stanford. There's tons of good options. There always is every year now at that position. But again, if the Steelers can't get anybody before the deadline, we're just going to have to look on to the draft for the Steelers getting another good wide receiver, which is always exciting. Like, let's just be honest here. If they don't get somebody, all right, well, you keep your draft capital and you get to go get an absolute stud next year. But we'll see how much Calvin Austin can really put on his shoulders as that wide receiver too. And this is what we've actually asked for a long time. So there's not really too many bad things we can take away if the Steelers don't get a deal done. Unless the Seahawks provided an opportunity for the Steelers to come get Metcalf and they somehow fumble. But other than that, I think the Steelers will be fine if they don't get that extra guy. But the depth would be nice down the stretch. The Steelers can win in so many different ways, though. But I am very curious to see who they're going to pick in this upcoming draft when it comes to wide receivers. I know it's way too early to even be thinking about the draft, but I just love that type of thing because I have a feeling, again, I just have a big hunch that the wide receiver is going to be somebody like Kyren Lacy, an absolute menace. But let me know what y'all think. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. That is it for me on this one. Peace.